Hello and welcome to Power and Revolution 2023. How you doing, everybody? Eric MN Twins 20 here. We are starting a new Power and Revolution series. This is the newer version, 2023 version. We're going to have this one coincide with our 2021 version of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. But hopefully this playthrough of the United States is better than the last one I did. I got a little warmongering happy and I ended up crashing the economy and I got kicked out of office. So hopefully this one will be a lot better. So this version, there's a lot more scenarios. The free mode democratic opponents, Ukrainian counteroffensive, immigration, reducing crime, acquisition in Greenland, annexation of Greenland, 100 democracies, revolutions, opposition, and then there's other ones as you go on. There's new features in this version of the game we're going to get into, one of which is, as you see here, acquisition of or annexations of other countries. There's peaceful acquisitions now. You can pretty much offer to purchase another form of land, another country or commonwealth or something, and those people, of course, the people who rule that land have to approve of it, and then of course then the people have to vote on it. So as the United States, I'm going to try and do that with Puerto Rico. We are going to get Puerto Rico. I'm considering Greenland, but that one might be a tall task. I think that's more along the line of Canada going after them, but we'll see. I think stranger things have happened. I'm going to look into other parts near us about possibly becoming a state instead of attacking them. But we'll get into all that later. So we're just going to get the game set up here and start working on things. I will be taking care of business involving Ukraine and Russia, what I think about that, my personal beliefs versus what I think I'm going to do in this game, and as well as helping out other countries. You're going to see all that. We're going to go ahead and get going on this. And we are going to play as the U.S. I do not have... I don't have the proper characters' names changed, so we're not going to be able to do any of that. So like Nancy Pelosi and all them top Democrats, even the Republicans, they're not going to be involved. So, but I'm going to at least change Joe Biden, so it's somewhat Joe. Okay. So we're going to, even though I played this a few times, I'm still learning. So I'm just going to change the difficulty down a little bit. I'm going to bring disasters up. I'm going to bring that down a little bit. Actually, I'm going to bring warmongering up. I'm going to bring terrorism down. Turmoil down. I'm going to bring terrorism down just a tish. Now we're talking.
As is the case every year, New Year's Day has been celebrated all throughout the world. But sociologists and political analysts...
I think the reason why this is running slow is because I'm also rendering a video in PowerDirector at the same time. So it might why it's doing that. Because if you think about it, I'm running two different programs. Well, three. Running the game, running screen capture, and I'm running PowerDirector while I'm rendering a video. So I'm guessing that's why it's running like that. So anywho, lots of new stuff in this game, including women and now children. There's different army stuff. It's just a bevel of fun stuff. As you can see, I have God's Spy just in case shit happens and I have to use it. I'm hoping I don't have to, but unlike the Congo one where I'm having fun around there and I'm messing around and I did the cheat codes and all that, I'm not going to do that with this one. I'm going to try and play as legit as possible, unless some sneaky bullshit to the game happens. I'm forced to use it, then I'll go from there. But there should be a place where you can go to a country and annex it. I think I'm going to start here with Puerto Rico because this is the most logic one I want to do. So,
Hello, I'm Professor Archibald Rainwater.
Yeah, I know you are. I've seen you before. So let's go down here. I see diplomat. Yeah, diplomat. Give aid. Just country info. There should be a way to diplomacy. There should be a way to gain a country. New scientific agreement, immigration agreement. Break off all agreements within a country. Manage the repatriation of nationals abroad. Free trade. Oh, I got free trade agreements and all that. That's cool. Alliances. Oh, that's just, yeah. Cancel. Conflicts, don't have any. Foreign exchanges. I know there's a way to do this, I just gotta figure out how or where. Country, maybe that's it. Oh, here, yeah, right here in country. Propose the annexation of a dependency. Propose the annexation of a sovereign country. Purchase a foreign territory. Change the national anthem. Change the, yeah. So let's say we want to offer a territory to sell. So like say, all right, so let's say Leland, I say like here, I want to buy Baja. I probably could offer to buy off Baja from Mexico. But say I don't want to keep like way up here. We got Alaska. What if I decided, screw them. I'll sell them to the Canadians. I could offer that to Canada. Because it's way the hell up here. It would make more sense to be in Canada, wouldn't it, than being to be in the United States. I mean, I would still try to form a treaty to keep our bases up here, but it's something that I've thought about doing. Hawaiian Islands, I probably would hang on to them. This one here, what's this? Okay, so that one, they're not friendly with us for some reason. And they're very close by. Kiribati? It's a republic. Interesting. Their military is not that big. I could easily take them. So yeah, if I wanted to go to Baja, I could probably make a purchase for it. So let's just for shits and giggles. Diplomacy. Oh no, not diplomacy. Excuse me. Country. So if we go to country, it'll let me. So offer purchase a foreign territory. Oh, hold on. Okay, so no, I didn't. Okay, so I can't do that then. So I can annex these areas that are for us. So Puerto Rico, the annexation of a dependency in its parent state is done in 2 stages. First, the government and parliament of the dependency must give their consent, which will depend on the level of their relations. Then a second self-determination referendum of the dependent territories and population must approve. So the first one would be between me and Puerto Rico. And if they agree to us, and then it goes to the vote of the people. So I'm going to go ahead and send it because I think, honestly, Puerto Rico should be a state. It should have been a state by now. Oh, I forgot about. Please tell me that I don't have to deal with COVID. No, I don't. Thank God. I could have sworn. No country currently wants to relinquish their sovereignty. The countries most likely to take that step would be smaller states undergoing a regime change. What if I want a territory? Oh, territories with strong acceptability. Greenland. Really? Okay. So we could make a purchase for Greenland. Estimated 191.91 to 1.8 trillion. What's if I did an even? Because if I can get Greenland, there is a lot of oil there. I could get some major, not particularly United States, but we could start drilling there, and we could stop drilling in the United States or something. I don't know. I'll think about it. But I'm gonna send that to Greenland and Denmark. I think Denmark is their dependence. So sovereign land doesn't want to do anything. Purchase a foreign territory. Yeah, that wouldn't be. All the territories. Would I be able to take like Baja? See, I would like Baja, but it doesn't look like I would be able to. Unless it's under Mexico. Yeah. Like I could offer Cuba, but I doubt that would. I don't think they want to go for that. National capital. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see what happens with the other ones. So there's definitely some other stuff we're gonna do. Abolishment of torture failure. As we do every year, we call for heads of states who have not ratified or signed the Convention Against Torture to do so, especially the optional protocol authorizing prison visits by independent organizations, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'll think about it. So let's go ahead and next day, see what we get here for an offer for Puerto Rico and possibly Greenland. We might be getting our 51st and 2nd states, possibly. The people still have to vote for it. There's not many people, I believe, in Greenland. I think it's very, very, very small population, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 57,000. So it would be a very small state, but there's a lot of stuff going on there. United States. Elections, head of regional, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So here's my situation. I also want to talk about you guys in regards to Greenland, or not Greenland, Ukraine and Russia. This is my personal beliefs outside this game. I'm all for Ukraine. I think Russia overstepped their. I think Russia illegally invaded them and attacked them. I think Putin is guilty of war crimes and should be caught and captured and tried just as much as all the other past leaders who have been brought up on charges of war crimes against humanity. Saddam Hussein, the more recent one. Osama bin Laden, who was taken out by the U.S. forces in Afghanistan, which I will also get into that here in a little bit as well. I'm all for helping Ukraine in real life, but in this game, I'm going to stay out of it because we have enough issues with Russia in regards to our past, mostly the Cold War, and them dealing with our getting involved in our elections that got Trump into office. Everybody knows there's plenty of evidence that supports that fact that they got involved. As much as I'd like to help Ukraine out, I want to stay out of it as long as possible. Because I think if we get involved, it could trigger a World War III scenario with Russia, joining up with possibly China. So I want to stay out of that as much as possible. I also want to look into Afghanistan. Ever since the Taliban took over, when we pulled out, it's been a mess over there. So I want to stay out of. I know we don't have any soldiers over here, but I want to keep an eye on them because I don't trust them. Iran, of course, is a problem. We are friendly with Iraq. We helped them turn things around after Saddam's out, so we're friendly with them. We're still not friends with Iran. So all these guys right here, mostly Afghanistan, Iran, maybe Syria, I'm gonna keep an eye on them. And I want to keep an eye on Saudi Arabia as well, because of the whole Trump and Kushner getting $2 billion payout. What did they have that got sold to them? And I'm also going to keep an eye on the Republicans and see what they're up to as well. All right, so let's go ahead. Hang on.
I feel it necessary to instruct you on the strategy of targeted conquest, which is a simple and effective military option that we can use in the event of expansionist warfare. So, at our headquarters, you can designate one or multiple regions in enemy territory as a target. Our troops will be deployed, and they will attack to conquer those regions, then adopt a defensive stance in order to keep it. If the enemy manages to retake the territory, our troops will focus solely on taking it back, and then defending them once again. If the nation is very large or too powerful to be completely conquered, this strategy will. I feel it necessary to instruct you on the.
All right, so let's see what we got here. Pounds of war, blah, blah, blah. They're asking for help. Nope, not going to get involved. Immigration policy. Very sensitive subject in our world today. I would like to inform you of tools at your disposal. That is going to be a thing we're going to look at. I will be looking at everything immigration. Health care, everything in due time. A motivated soldier is worth it too. It's worth two.
I believe I must remind you here and now of the various elements that can impact the effectiveness of the infantrymen in combat. So, in no particular particular order, the strength of the military, the quality of the armaments, the quality of the military education and training, salary levels, the legitimacy of the conflict, of course, especially if the soldier has to defend their homeland on their own soil. Shifts in the conflict, such as territorial gains or losses inflicted on the enemy, weapons suppliers, moral support, including coming from the head of state. One can conclude that at your level, the highest there is, you have the means to impact troop morale.
Okay. Good to know. Let's fast forward another day. On behalf of the police unions I represent, I call on you to work on the new modern technologies. Yep, crime has gone up. I noticed that too. Looks like we have a cold snap. I'll take a look at that when we get more.
I must inform you that you...
That one's this old one from before. National Meteorology Center has just delivered its latest reports, and I must tell you that a cold spell... Well, duh, we just saw that. Thank you. Illegal employment. Let's be ambitious. The obvious way to improve the situation is to increase the funding allocated to this fight, which will also enhance its capacity to conduct workplace inspections. However, lowering expenses and the minimum wage will also discourage this practice. Of course, the opposition action will encourage it. Yep. So, we've gone a week after I've proposed to purchase Greenland and annex Puerto Rico, and we still haven't had anything come up yet. So I think we need to get working on stuff. It is my goal. Oh, contract rejected. The government agreement with the dependencies parliament has refused your offer. Relations between the two countries must be ideal to proceed with integration. So Puerto Rico does not want to do it just yet. That's fine. We'll make things better. But an agreement negotiation to purchase Greenland has gone through. The acquisition of a sovereign state's territory from another is done from 2 stages. Okay. So it hasn't been accepted. A self-determination referendum will be held. Cool. So Puerto Rico said no. But Greenland said yes. Denmark said yes. So now it's going to be put up to the people and see if they want to become part of our country. Before we do that, I want to see Denmark. What is their? They're a monarchy, so the people most likely would realize they have more rights than they do now with the monarchy. So there's a good chance they're going to vote yes. So there's a good chance we're going to be purchasing Greenland and they're going to be becoming the 51st state. And that would be super, because then we would have closer access to that side of the world. We can put up some bases here. We can also get north to the Arctic and drill up there. We can protect ourselves and Canada better. And we can reach the other side of the world if we need to jump over on the other side. So that's pretty good. But anyways, eventually my goal is also going to be to get all these territories acquired and get them as states too. So we didn't get Puerto Rico, but that's fine. We'll work on them later. So let's take a look. I want to take a look at children and youth. This is a new one. So fight against pedophilia. Yes, absolutely want to raise that. Oh, that's a drop in the bucket. Just go for it. 1.3 billion. Hell yes. Vice prevention and vaccinations. Yep. Holy shit, that one was. We're gonna worry about that one later. Child labor. Yep, we're gonna bump that one up. Literacy aids. That one's pretty good. Backup classes. I don't know what that is. A lot of these are good. Scout movements. I don't know what that is. That one looks like it's a drop in the bucket. If I bump it up to there, what would it be? 4.3. That's 6. Let's get it back down. Yeah, let's do that. National Youth Movement. We'll go to... That's not bad. So we'll do that. Spend some money. So now they have these ones here. Censoring age of sexual consent. Setting the age of criminal responsibility. Prohibition of corporal punishment. Minimum school age. Or maximum school age. All this different stuff. I'm going to mess with a few of these, but most of them I'm not going to touch. There's some countries where the age sexual consent is like 11, which is really effed up. I mean, this thing, look at this. This is dumb. They can drop this all the way down to 1. That's not consent. I'm sorry. I don't agree with that. I think 16 is where it's at right now. So I think the way it is right now is fine. See, as you get lower, then people don't like it. 15, one age drop. I think 16's fine. I'm going to leave it at that. Criminal responsibility is at 11. I don't agree with that one. I'm actually... Well, the Democrats don't like that. Age below which a child is not held responsible for their actions. Oh, the age of criminal responsibility is the age below. The courts turn them over to a system specifically for minors, which okay, I got it. So like, okay, so right now it's 11. So if I do 13, so 12 and under, I like that poll. Republicans won't like it, but I don't give a shit what they think. Yeah, see, they don't care. Or they're like 18. So, I'm gonna leave it at. I'm gonna move it up to 12. The prohibition of corporal punishment for children. I absolutely agree with this. The Republicans don't. Well, that's too damn bad. It should be abolished. I agree with that. I don't think you should be able to hit a child. Maximum age 18. This one will probably be bipartisan. Well, not really. I don't know why they don't like that, but most people are for this, so I'm gonna put that in. Legal age of alcohol consumption is 21. Personally, I think if you're old enough to vote and defend our country, you're old enough to drink, but people don't like that one. 18, gonna leave it. I'm not moving that. Minimum age of a driver's license is 16. I don't think Republicans like this one. Yeah, see, they're against that one. I'm gonna leave it at 16. That's fine. See, I'm just showing you guys what some of the things are here. Censoring depictions of violence. Censorship for minors. I'll agree with that. We're going to leave that. Control and censor. We're going to leave that. So... I think we're good on that. Women. Checks gender equality in workplace. This is all going to get bumped up into time, but we got to work on. We got to get some money. Abortion is legal and on demand. It's going to stay that way. I am not going to get rid of it. I am going to promote contraceptives. I'm going to confirm that. Legislation on prostitution, I'm going to put legal, but it's going to be organized. I know people are not going to like that, but I think this is going to be bipartisan across the board. Yeah, it's going to be. If I did it this way, I don't think people would be as... Well, they would be. Organized activity would be legal. Let's just go ahead and do it. Regulate it. It's the oldest form of business in the book. And we will do that one. So that'll kind of cross the negativity out. Because I know I'm going to get negativity. People saying, you're just confirming people can use women as a object. No, there's women that do it to make an earning. And some are very good at it. You shouldn't be it shouldn't be a crime to have sex for money and ruin your life because of it, because it's illegal. That's bullshit. I'm sorry. So that's the way I feel about it. So healthcare legislation, marijuana. Now in some states it's legal. All right, so possession and consumption independently regulated by locality. Possession and consumption. I'm going to assume the people are going to be for this, but the Republic is not. Yeah. Well, actually, it's not. I'm going to work on this one. I think we can promote that. So I'm going to leave that one alone. Because if we can legalize it, and then we can subsidize it and pump some money into it, I think it would be a very good thing you could tax and get a lot of money out of to pay off for other things. So that's something we're going to work on, but I'm going to leave that one alone for now. Retirement age, I'm going to drop it. Democrats don't like that. Really? Okay. I figured they'd want to. So let's go ahead and fast forward. Detention centers and building walls.
It must be conceded that there is a stalemate between the two armies.
Yep, and I'm not going to get involved. Detention centers and building walls, yeah.
It would behoove me to provide you with a short summary of the various tactics of our infantry. Firstly, stealth. This is actually viable for all ground units, including armored vehicles. Our soldiers can move clandestinely, which will limit the risk of being shelled or intercepted.
We'll also be able to use drones, stealth drones. As you can see, our approval rating went skyrocketing. We're up to 81%. So that's going to be helpful later on for other things we're going to have to get.
The population affected by the disaster is in a very precarious situation.
604 million.
Must have lost a lot and even everything and are asking the state for help to survive. So tell me, what budget do you want to allocate to compensate victims?
605 million. All right. I'm not sure when the vote for... I'm not sure when their vote for referendum's going to happen. Elections, program, candidates. That's our elections. Parliament. Laws in progress. That's just ours. Legislation. All right, so... Oh, I also want to go through my Secret Service. see who we got here. FBI. I do want to send my double agent. I'm sending him to Russia. I want him to keep an eye on Putin, and maybe we got a chance to take out Putin. If I can take out Putin and we get somebody else in there and we can start making relations with Russia better, that might be a good thing. That might be something we might be looking into. I don't trust Putin with a 10-foot effing pole. So, what's my agents? So I have 10 in, I have 26 in Russia. Let's do another. Okay, 36. Brazil, I'm not concerned about. India, I'm not concerned about. Iraq, I'm not concerned about. France, what the hell? Definitely Pakistan. Venezuela, I'll drop it down to 10. North Korea, definitely. Gotta keep an eye on them. I don't trust them either. Egypt, they're I don't know why I have any in Israel. South Korea, no. Thailand, no. Egypt's an enemy of Israel, and we're friends with Israel. Switzerland's, I don't know what's going on with them. And then everybody else. So what I want to do now is Russia. I want to put... I want a lot in there. I got a lot there. And then I want 50 in. I want 50 there. I don't trust them. I got 20. Oh, Afghanistan, I want. Afghanistan. Huh. Okay. Confirm. Oh, close it. Now I want 14. And I want next elections appointed for life. Oh, great. We're going to political spying. See, this is new too. We can select multiple reasons why we're there. And we're gonna do cyber attack preparation. So that's cool. All right. So for Russia, bro, Putin boy, we are going to industrial spy and sabotage. We're going to political spy. We're going to do a demolition of strategic objectives. We're going to manipulate their social media, and we are going to cyber attack. We're going full-blown Charlie on them. Same for these guys. We will be sabotaging and spying. We will be doing a cyber attack, and we will also manipulate theirs. North Korea, I don't trust him either. We're going to do these. Iran. I want to approach terrorist groups, and I also want to keep an eye on them. And I think that's it for now. Okay. Hold on. I want to make sure that worked. Multiple objectives. Okay, we're good. That's fine. The other ones I haven't decided what I want to do yet. So let's go ahead and go ahead here. Child prostitution is an abomination that still plagues our work. Has been estimated, blah, blah, blah. I know we are considered a wealthy country. Are we one of the worst? We need to act. I'm working on that. First step of acquiring this territory has been taken. A self-determination referendum with the population will now take place within a month. The people will decide on the basis of relations with our country, geographic proximity, and the quality of life differences. I'll keep you posted. Alright, so I think we're good friends with them, I think. Let me check. Yeah, I think we're pretty good with them. I think we'll be all right. 226 people, 228 people died from the cold blast.
Many people are left in this.
They're left in the streets, I know. This is an old one. Popularity is measured with actions of our government. Uh-huh. Okay, cool. Modern version of feminism's great, yep.
Undeniably, you have inside you the found.
I think she's happy about that, but not happy about the prostitution being legalized. Cold spell. Yep. And fight against inflation. So I think we're going to end things here. And the next one, we're going to tackle setting a budget, going after taxation on things. I got to look at putting in some money for subsidizing different things.
1 week before the beginning of the.
Yes. We're also going to put sanctions on China and Russia. We're going to put the squeeze on them both. And I'm going to start looking at AIDS. All the money we've been given. We need to stop writing checks that we can't cash anymore. We need to stop giving money away because we need to start saving. So, thinking that's going to be okay. According to this, we don't give any aid, so that's good, I guess. I could have sworn we had given money away, but looks like we're not giving money, so that's good. Oh. Yeah. So we have not given up any money. So that's good. So we're doing good. We'll need to worry about that. So I think I'm going to end things here on this episode. This was a good start. Even though we didn't get Puerto Rico, but I think we'll be fine. We'll figure that one out in due time. We just got to get better relations, I think. Their technique with us. I think I could probably make an offer for other annexation offered, purchase a sovereign nation, hold a succession referendum to a region, allow the people to decide whether or not they want their region to become an independent state. If they choose, vote in favor. So like, oh, that's just all our countries. That's not like Samoa. Oh yeah, Virgin Islands, there we go. Guam. Yeah, like, so Guam. So I'm gonna let them have it. And 50 95% are against it. Interesting. Okay, I guess they don't want freedom then. So that's fine. So I'm going to end things here. And in the next episode, we'll tackle those other issues. If you like this episode, hit that like button. Leave a comment if you like. Subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to help out with future projects, please visit my Patreon at patreon.com/MNTwins28. You do not have to help, but any help, always greatly appreciated. Till next time, peace out.